You meditate on wealth. You visualize stacks of cash. You repeat affirmations. I am a magnet. And it didn't work because your brain is deceiving you. 9 out of 10 such practices fail, and sometimes they only make the situation worse. This is not an unfortunate accident or the work of evil forces. It is a direct, measurable neurophysiological error that you make when you try to deceive the most perfect and vigilant mechanism in the universe, your subconscious. If you feel that every time you come out of meditation, your belief in abundance disappears, and your brain immediately throws up realistic doubts such as, where will it come from? You don't have the resources for that, or it's too good to be true, it's not your fault. It's a sign that your subconscious has turned on its lie detector. Your brain is programmed to protect you. Its main task is to ensure your safety, stability, and survival. And for it, stability is your current known reality, your current income, your current social circle, your current problems. It is this protection that is your main, most insidious enemy on the path to wealth. You are trying to upload a 100 gigabyte file, wealth, into the system. And the system, designed for 1 gigabyte, deficit, immediately rejects it, considering it a malicious program. And the harder you push, the stronger the resistance. I am talking about the very 99% mistake that even experienced practitioners and spiritual seekers make when they sit in the lotus position or turn on soothing music. This is a mistake that activates the lie detector in your subconscious and throws your intention not just to zero, but deep into the deficit zone, reinforcing old destructive attitudes. We will not engage in mysticism. We will analyze the clear neurophysiology of this process. Today, we won't be meditating. We'll do just one psychological trick that bypasses the brain's trap. I'll show you how to rewrite your intention so that it passes the subconscious's censorship, gets the green light from your internal HR manager, and starts working as an unconditional neurological fact. This is the only way to move your visualization from the fantasy category to the neurological fact category. Stay until the very end, because the final test will show you how strongly your subconscious is programmed for poverty. We will find out who you are, an anchor person or a flow person. Part Block 1. The myth of passive visualization and the lie detector. We start with the biggest lie that positive thinking courses have sold us. You think you have to see money. Instead of saying, I have a new house, imagine yourself paying for that house and feeling lightness as you transfer the money. You don't just look at the money, you give it away, feeling that it is a natural consequence of your value. Or how you sign a contract, feeling grateful for your work and for the benefits this contract will bring to other people. Shift your focus from the object, 10 million, to the process of obtaining it, to the consequence and to the value you bring to the world. Because our brain responds to action and the result of action. But there is one simple psychological element that we almost always overlook in visualization. It's not about money or cars. It's about emotion. Those who understand how to sell this emotion to their subconscious will get everything. This element is the key to the law of compensation. Block 2. The law of compensation and the personal growth trap. So, we figured it out. Passive visualization is equivalent to feeding false data into the system. Now let's look at how your financial meditations are sabotaged at the level of your personal code. Bob Proctor, one of the greatest teachers in the field of abundance thinking, always talked about the law of compensation. This law is the universal HR manager that decides how much you are worth. It states that your income directly depends on three factors: the demand for what you do, market value, your level of mastery, quality of performance, how difficult it is to replace you, the uniqueness of your offer. You can meditate as much as you want, but if you don't improve these three parameters, your intention is nothing more than empty words to the universe because you don't fit the job. Mistake number 2. We visualize a financial goal but not a personal growth goal. If you want to earn 10 million, you must first become a person who already knows how to manage those 10 million. The question is not what you will get, but who you must become in order to create it. Your present self cannot hold on to money intended for your future self. Money does not come to you, but to the role and responsibility you are willing to take on. A person who earns 10,000 is responsible for themselves. A person who earns 10 million is responsible for a team, for the market, for a complex product. If your meditation does not include visualization of learning, responsibility, and management, your brain will sabotage money because it will bring it not freedom but stress and responsibility for which it is not ready. It will return you to your comfort zone where these problems do not exist. Life hack 2. Visualize skill and responsibility. Include visualization of the learning process in your meditation. Imagine how you easily master a new profession, how you calmly manage a team. You should be happy to take responsibility for big money. Visualize not just the final house, but how you manage the process of buying it, how you control the design, how you create comfort and security. We have discussed two mistakes: passivity and lack of growth. But the main, most corrosive mistake lies in emotion. You don't know how to sell it to your subconscious. Our final section is devoted to a key psychological trick that Ada Conde called "get used to it silently." I will give you a 3-minute test that will instantly show you what element of emotion you are missing and give you a formula for how to fix it. Section 3. The formula for inevitable consequence and the emotional test. Now we come to the root of all problems in visualization: the emotional mistake. Mistake number 3. We chase the emotion of joy. We think that meditation should bring us euphoria. We chase the feeling of joy when I get a million. But this joy for the brain is a one-time event, like a birthday or winning the lottery, not a stable norm. The subconscious knows that all strong emotions fade quickly and require compensation. Abundance is not joy, it is peace and freedom. If you visualize wealth but feel inner fear, what if I lose it? Or pride, I'm better than others, you are turning on the lie detector again. You must create a neutral, stable, non-conflicting emotion. Remember Ada Conde's principle: get used to it silently. The goal of this practice is to make excess the norm. As soon as you stop bragging about your success or counting it, your subconscious stops seeing it as an exception. The human flow feels calm and inevitability when hearing this statement. Freedom is a neutral emotion that the brain does not block. Your goal is to make your subconscious hear only freedom associated with "I accept easily." You no longer ask the universe. You state a fact. You say to the HR manager, "My work has brought X to the world, so my income of Y is an inevitable consequence that I accept with complete calm. Implementation instructions. Now take this formula, replace spontaneous good with your real desire, and use it in meditation. You are no longer asking, you are stating a fact that has become an inevitable consequence of your growth. 90% of people do this wrong. Are you one of them? If you watched until the end, then you are no longer an anchor.